You're joking, right?
Well, I'm trying to be hopeful. I'm trying to be optimistic about that.
Well, I guess you're too young to be a little pessimistic like me. The fucking things I see out there, people are stupid. And yes, they are stupid.
You always start on that.
Because people are fucking dumb.
And you come in with your radio voice. And yes, they are stupid. And welcome back to Daddy Issues.
Welcome back to Easy Talk with...
Oh, God. No talk with you is easy. Got him.
Wow. Really? And you're easy to talk? You're easy to talk with?
That's not what I meant. I meant...
No, you know what you meant. Don't you?
No, I meant that there's no
Don't touch
calm.
me. Don't touch me.
Like, you hosting a show that's like this, that's not going to happen.
No, that's not what you meant.
You doing a show is going to be like... It's not easy talk. It's going to be like...
No talk is easy with you either. Okay?
So you always go to make fun of personal things when when you get
fucking
defensive. You make fun of
I'm not
personal
getting
things.
defensive. I just find you
No?
laugh at. Okay, yeah, great.
Like, why make fun of my laugh? That has nothing to do with what we were just talking about.
I was not making fun of your laugh, Bronson. Let's see.
I do, and I don't mean to do this, but I throw my head back when I laugh. And Burke called that out.
Burke does it the best.
And now I can't unsee it, but I laugh how I laugh. I am who I am.
Yeah,
I know you're going to do that. He has the same 7 things that he always does.
Nice.
Someone said, someone in the family said that we have to get your cat on TikTok like that or on the podcast. That has to be a thing.
Mom's the one that said that.
No, I think it was Aunt Alex. Yeah, it was Aunt Alex.
All right, maybe one day.
He does a great impression of a cat.
No, not feeling it.
Not feline it.
Feline it. Oh,
okay, that was pretty good.
That was great, Bronson. I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Dad.
I was just going to say something. I forgot what I was going to say. Damn it.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
So we were just talking about this earlier because we saw the news that Caitlyn Jenner is running
Jenner.
Caitlyn Jenner.
Bruce Jenner.
It's not.
It's Bruce Jenner.
Well, it was.
Bruce Jenner.
Like if someone changes their name.
No, I get it. I'm just teasing. Let him or her do what he wants. I think it's weird personally, but that's okay.
I mean, it's weird, but it's not unprecedented. We've had celebrities run for office Ronald Reagan was
office thing.
Ronald Reagan was an actor before he was a president.
Right, I'm talking about
Schwarzenegger was an actor before he was governor.
I just think
he was literally a weightlifter, then an actor, then governor.
Oh, Chris Rock was not Chris Rock. The Rock was a WWE, right?
Yes, WWE.
Yeah,
and now he's the most successful actor of all time.
Unbelievable.
He'll probably run for office at some point.
But I think he'd be good. I like him.
Because everyone likes you. There's not a person that's like, I hate The Rock. How can you?
No,
there's nothing to hate.
Except on the show. What was the show?
I don't know.
The one Ballers. They made it again a black thing at the end. They ruined
I'm
it.
Sure
I know it's not
he
him.
didn't.
No,
yeah,
but like they made it in a whole NFL with the African American, whatever.
But also, if you're doing a show about the NFL, you have to talk about race stuff because that's like a big part of the NFL.
Yeah, against Caucasian.
Well, not against Caucasian.
Well, when you discriminate against people for being white, it's against Caucasians.
How does the NFL discriminate against people being white?
Okay, well, first of all, number one, most of the athletes are African American.
Right, but that's not because they're seeking out African American people. It's a merit thing.
They're saying, oh, that's exactly right.
Right, so it's not discriminatory.
Hook,
it's
line,
merit.
and sinker.
Right, exactly. Same. Hook, line, and sinker to you. It's not discriminatory. It's a meritocracy.
No, I set you up for that, bitch, because now the fucking coaches, they have to have certain coaches that are African American, not based on merits. The
What
NFL.
teams?
Every team,
the NFL, by the NFL commissioner,
put a requirement that they must have certain amount of African American coaches, 110%.
Okay, well, that's not merit.
Booyah!
That's not merit.
Booyah! Booyah!
I don't know that.
Well, it's the
true.
truth. You don't believe me?
NFL.
Look at you looking up because you don't believe me. I believe you. I don't say
NFL coaches black.
That's you put in?
Well, here's from the Washington Post. The NFL looking to... Of course, it makes me pay, which I hate, but I'm going to bypass it. The NFL looking to improve minority hiring ends cycle with same number of black coaches. So it's...
Doesn't end it. And don't read the caption makes a difference.
Wait. I read that wrong. So yes, they're saying No, wait. Over the past year, in response to a monochrome series of coaching hires, the NFL worked to incentivize and educate league owners to make their hiring practices more equitable for qualified minority candidates. As this year's cycle came to a close, the NFL had perhaps stemmed its crisis while falling short.
This is old news, Brian. I'm correct in what I'm saying. Just trust me in this one.
Okay. I'm all for. I mean,
all for merit based.
I'm all for merit based. I was going to say I'm all for Caitlyn Jenner running for office. She's running as a Republican. She's running on the basis of Gavin Newsom is horrible and ruined the state, which I agree with.
I mean, anybody.
I signed his recall effort. Let's see what she said. There was like one good quote of hers that I was like, okay.
Of Bruce? Let me see what he looks like.
What she looks like.
Let me say.
She's pretty scary looking, not going to lie.
Okay. Now, I need to explain something to you. Bruce Jenner was a gold medalist Olympian for the triathlon, I believe. He did a whole thing in my town when I was young. I have his autograph. He was
like a classic American.
And to see that as Caitlyn is unfucking believable when I look at that. Wow. Does he have a penis?
He truly, I don't know. I don't know if he's gotten or if
listen,
she's gotten.
I'm happy for her. Whatever they want to do, I don't care.
Do you think that she did, like, she truly is transgender and always was and was living in the wrong body?
I don't know. Or the Kardashians could fuck you up and do that. I mean, that's some.
A lot of people say the Kardashians
ruined that fucking mother.
Right. Jesus. I mean, and everyone that the Kardashians comes in contact with
fucks them up.
Yes.
Yeah. Or you rather die.
Like Roger or Robert. What was his name?
Yeah, the lawyer.
The original.
Yeah.
He died.
He died.
Bruce died because now it's Caitlyn. So Bruce as a person died. Kanye, Kim fucked Kanye up.
Yeah.
He's all weird now and fucking Jeffree Star.
And right. And she fucking makes sure her kids like fucking she exploits them sexually in every way.
Chris exploits her kids sexually.
The mother. She's fucking crazy.
I mean, they're all like, yeah. She's crazy, but she also
is a good promoter.
She's brilliant. She has to be. She took nothing and built it into maybe the biggest thing in the world. The Kardashians are arguably one of the most influential groups in the world, not just America.
What's that say about our
yeah.
world?
Right.
About pathetic
what our society is. That's what we value.
Because it's the same as Justin Bieber. He I'm not saying he's not talented, but my point is he plays into a certain sect of group, the age of, let's say,
no, but that's
8
so
to
different.
17.
That's classic America. Like, that's just an attractive man pop music singer.
But you know
Elvis Presley and Justin Bieber are the same thing. Literally, that's Elvis Presley in the 50s appealed to the young teenage girls and was the rocker, the pop guy. Justin Bieber at least sings and makes music. The Kardashians
do nothing.
Yeah, but then again, their show, like, what are we doing? We're just sitting here talking, being ourselves. That's all they do.
We're helping people.
Right, but all we're doing...
And we're speaking... No, we're helping people. We're helping people speak up. Well, they're afraid to speak their mind because of politically incorrectness or cancel culture. We have communicated individually with people on a one-on-one basis.
Well, Kim Kardashian is a lawyer now, so she wants...
Is she really?
She went to law school so that she could help
really?
Like immigrants or...
Has she passed the bar?
I don't know.
I highly doubt
she might not have graduated law school yet.
I highly doubt she'll pass the bar.
I'm sure she will.
I'm sure she won't.
I'm sure she will.
I'm sure she won't. $100? First time?
Yes.
All right.
I'll bet you $100. Wait, let's first check if she hasn't taken it yet. Because let's see. Kim Kardashian bar exam.
We wasting her breath on it?
Oh, she's prepping right now. One day ago from People Magazine and Cosmopolitan, Kim Kardashian wearing tiny string bikini as she preps for bar exam.
Let's see.
Look at this. She's studying for the bar right now.
Is she, or is she looking at her boobs? That's what Kim Kardashian looks like? Let me see.
Well, it's all fake. They're all her pictures are edited.
Oh, that's totally not set up to show she's studying?
Of course.
Look at her with the do-rag.
Okay, so wait. This is great
she got
timing.
Serious boobs. Look at those boobs. She's still with...
She had a 4-year apprenticeship with a firm in San Francisco.
Is she still with Kanye?
No, they're not together. Although she's wearing his shoes.
Slow down. Let me see.
These are Kanye's shoes in the picture. So I don't know why she's wearing those.
She still have the big ass?
Yeah, but it's all fake. Like literally,
no, but
it's fake. And then also they edit it.
They cut it, crop it and things.
Well, like every picture, because someone even on Reddit the other day, someone posted a picture from the latest episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and then a picture that Kim posted on her Instagram the same day, and they look like completely different people. Like one's video and one's an edited picture. Let me see if I can get it actually. What's that called? So I saw it on Reddit, subreddit Instagram Reality. I think that's what it's called. Hold on. Keep talking, Dad.
When I don't understand. But so she broke up with Kanye? They're divorced?
I think they're divorced, yeah.
Unbelievable.
I think.
She looked pretty good though, didn't she?
She looked pretty good,
but her ass. I want to see if she still has her big ass. Ronnie.
What is that subreddit? She does. I mean, look, let's go to her Instagram. So we were going from Caitlyn Jenner's Instagram to Kim Kardashian's Instagram.
But that's not the dad.
Oh, it still says Kim Kardashian West. Interesting.
Let's say, make the pictures bigger. Can you do that?
Well, let's find one of her ass.
God, she has so much work.
It's all so fake. Look how fake her hips are and her like waistline.
Oh my God, that's scary, isn't it?
It's scary. Oh, speaking of this is actually a great segue. I read this crazy article the other day, and I didn't even understand it. And so I put it here for us to talk about. Wow, this is actually perfect segue. Look how fake her hips look.
Let me see.
Let's see if it loads.
Make it bigger so I can say. I can't see from there. Jesus Christ.
Ugh.
Her big ass.
Wait, so I saw this article.
Wow.
Let me see this. Here. It was in The Guardian. And
the Galaxy?
The headline is Why Celebrating Mixed Race Beauty Has Its Problematic Side.
What's that about?
And then the subline is the trend personified by the Kardashians is driven by the aesthetics of ambiguity and proximity to whiteness. So, I mean, what this article is saying, I'll read you some of it. Basically, the article is saying that beauty trends are becoming more ethnically ambiguous. It's not just about looking white. It's about now being like parts of black women are now attractive in like fashion, and parts of ethnic women, all this stuff. And they're saying this is a black woman. So it says, the author says, everything about me, specifically my racialized features as a black mixed woman, felt too much. I remember the distinct feeling of wanting to shrink myself and make myself into something neater, smaller, sleeker than my white friends. And then here she says, then in my early 20s, I began to notice a shift in how beauty was being represented. Suddenly, faces, hair, and bodies that looked like mine were plastered on shop windows, grinning down from billboards, smiling from the pages of magazines, and every other TV ad featured mixed models or an interracial family. This is a black woman writing this. Yep. White influencers began plumping their lips, baking their skin, braiding their hair, even undergoing surgical procedures to create curves where none existed. The things about myself I wanted to disguise or alter are now trendy and in vogue. Then she says, the growth of racial ambiguity as an aesthetic trend was accelerated by the likes of the Kardashians. The trend has an impact on mixed women, at least those of us with black and white heritage, as we found that our features became covetable and desirable just as long as they were wrapped in the palatable package that comes with proximity to whiteness. And that's why it's impossible to see the rise of mixed beauty ideals as a positive thing, because at its heart sits an unsettling insistence on white superiority. So do you understand how do you win? Where does it end?
Either way, we're screwed, the white people, is what you're saying.
Well, she's saying white people are finally starting to look at black women and find that attractive, right? And
black women are now offended by that,
right? That's what she's saying.
Because now the white people are further superior,
and they're making it
because taking it away from us.
Yes,
yeah.
I mean, that makes no sense. When I saw this article, you would think so. It says mixed race beauty, and it says why celebrating mixed race beauty has its problematic side. I feel like everyone should celebrate. That's like the whole goal of diversity, right?
That's the perfect thing. If you have black, half white, it's perfect.
No, I'm not even saying that. Like the whole goal of diversity in the left is to just be like, we're all the same, so everything's beautiful.
But it's like the definition of liberal is to like be free, right? And sort of like easygoing, and everybody be who they want to be. But the liberals don't allow that.
The Democrats, the left doesn't allow it anymore. Liberals do, the left doesn't.
Not really. The liberals really don't anymore. If you don't agree with them, just like this, it's not good enough to be black and white, a mixed person.
Or they're saying it's not like white women or white men finding black women attractive is wrong. That's what they're saying. That makes no sense. Shouldn't you want
No, because it's never good
shouldn't
enough.
black women want white women to envy their looks?
It's like Bill Maher said. Nope, just a little bit further. Nope, that's good. Nope, we're not there yet. So you never reach the fucking goal. It's so true.
And this was published in The Guardian.
But it's true. Yeah.
I mean, how can they literally, she said, at the heart of mixed beauty ideals is an unsettling insistence on white superiority.
Yep.
On a racism scale, being told that you're beautiful is hardly the worst thing that can happen. But just because something presents as a positive on the surface doesn't mean we shouldn't dig deeper. I mean, crazy.
Yeah, it's nonsense. I don't even want to
It
listen.
says it is not the mixedness that is being glorified, but simply the aesthetics of ambiguity,
So
and
it's not-
crucially being
wait.
close enough to whiteness.
Wait. Why can't someone who's mixed just be pretty or handsome and just admired? Why does it got to be further? Why
I feel like that's a great trend, and it is a trend. 30 years ago, what was attractive was like Heidi Klum, right? That she was like the goal of like very Aryan looking, very European, tall, skinny, blonde, like stick kind of big boobs, that whatever. Now what's attractive is like Bella Hadid and Ariana Grande, and they're much more ethnically ambiguous. They're not all tall. They're not all stick figures. You know, they have curves. I think that's a good thing that beauty trends are being like, yeah, you know, like it's not just the skinny, tall, blonde, white, blue eyes.
But first of all, it's very subjective. But I think that why does it have to be more than that? So can't someone just say they're attractive or they're handsome? Why has it got to always be a deeper meaning, deeper issue, or ambiguity? Or
and why can't people
offensive?
just like be attracted to what they're attracted to?
Yeah.
If I like someone who looks a certain way and I don't like someone who looks another way,
that's your choice.
right? And I don't mean like as in want to hang out with them. I mean attraction, which you can't
Right.
control. Your attraction is nature and nurture that is against your control.
It's mainly nature.
I don't think so. I think with attraction, a lot of it is they say like what you grow up with, what is comfortable to you, what looks familiar
that
to you.
Makes sense.
That's why a lot of people are attracted to people that look like themselves or look like their own family because it's a familiarity from birth.
Okay.
And then there's like the whole edible thing as well. Like that, I mean, like Freud says that sons are attracted to women that look like their mothers because when they were...
Oh, boy.
No, but I mean, it makes sense. When you're young, your mother is like very nurturing, takes care of you, literally gives you life, does all these... They're super, super important. And if you had a nice mother, you got a lot of love and like literally you got, right? Like they breastfed you, they did all this stuff. A lot of love coming from your mother. So then your brain maybe hardwires and you think, okay, love. I mean, there's romantic love and there's familial love, but those can, those aren't so exclusive.
I guess I see the argument. I don't know.
And
enough
girls like men who remind them of their fathers,
Their daddy
who
issues.
look like their fathers. Yeah. Yeah. But I saw this article and I was like, I just don't even understand.
It's never good enough, Bronson.
Celebrating mixed beauty risks doing little more than bolstering a pre-existing racial hierarchy, ensuring that whiteness remains fixed at the top. I don't even understand that. How can promoting Kim Kardashian, and she uses Meghan Markle as an example, how can the princess who was in Suits?
Yeah.
How can saying Meghan Markle is like a standard of beauty now make whiteness be at the top? She's not white. I don't understand that. Crazy.
Because it's never enough, Bronson.
Yep. Crazy. So yeah, but that was a good segue. Kim Kardashian and then into
Look
this.
at that. Nice.
Yep. And that was on my list of things to talk about.
Nice. Anything in cancel court today?
Yes, I do have one. So we can do that. You want to play the theme?
Dr. Seuss, Mr. Potato Head. What's next, Barbie? Cancel. What does that mean? That's fucking crazy. Oh my God. This could be. How much more
love
can I
it.
take? I can't handle it. Fuck. It's the beginning of the end.
Okay, so in cancel court, we're going to go through this quick because
God, yeah, let's do this
people
quick.
wanted us to talk about this, but I want to talk about Chauvin as well. Like we got to talk about the Chauvin verdict because that was a big thing that happened.
I do want to talk about that. So so it's 20. Let's talk 3 to 5 minutes about this.
Okay.
Done.
Deal.
Move it.
Okay.
You got to move it, move it.
So you know who Demi Lovato is.
Of course, I hung out with her.
Right, you did. You have a picture with Demi Lovato. You've had a drink and hung out with her.
Yep. Want me to call her right now?
No, because you're not going to like her after this.
Oh, she pussied out something.
No, so I don't even understand like the details of the story because it doesn't even make sense. But last week or 2 weeks ago, Demi Lovato went to an ice cream store in LA called Big Chill, which is a family-owned ice cream store. Like, it's not a chain, right? It's a local LA store, and it's been around for decades, like generations.
Okay, I'm with you.
It's people in LA love it. It's like a known place.
Yep, it's a staple.
Yeah, she went there, and they had like sugar-free ice cream options on their menu, and they had sugar-free cookies available. And so Demi Lovato went to the store and then posted on her Instagram. I don't even understand. She posted on her Instagram. This is the quote. To 102 million followers, she said, finding it extremely hard to order FroYo from the Big Chill official when you have to walk past tons of sugar-free cookies and other diet foods before you get to the counter. Do better, please. Then she said, I will be calling out harmful messaging from brands and companies that perpetuate a society that not only enables, but praises disordered eating.
I don't understand that.
No, me neither. So, and then Big Chill responded, explaining that it offers food items for people with diabetes and celiac disease, as well as options for vegans and other choices. And then Lovato said that she rejected the Diet Vultures label.
I don't get it.
Okay, so basically Demi Lovato, there was this FroYo shop. Demi Lovato called them out to the public and said, boycott this store because they promote diet culture. Because this is the like circular thinking that they go through. By having sugar-free options, they're telling you that if you don't get the sugar, like if you have the regular one, then yeah. Or that's what I think.
Weird. Wow.
Or if you go for because she used to have like eating disorders, or she has eating disorders, and so she's saying that stuff promotes eating disorders, and so it's like an attack on.
Does it? I don't know.
I mean, I guess it could if you're like so sensitive to stuff like that.
I don't know.
But then people were in outrage because they were like, "How dare you call out this small local chain and like to 100 million people?" And then because the place was then getting blasted by her fans, and they were like getting hate mail and all this stuff. And then it was like a mom and pop store, and they were like, "What the hell? We were trying to be inclusive. We were trying to have options for everyone."
Makes sense. I find nothing offensive what this ice cream shop did.
And then,
but shouldn't she be allowed to post what she wants to post like a human being?
She definitely should. But why should someone? Why is she trying to take down a store for?
I don't know, but she should be allowed to. Everybody else does it. They all fucking cancel culture people. Fucking White Rachel on The Bachelor, they fucking went after her and her family. And that's okay. Everybody they could fucking post and go after. But when someone does like this, because she has 1 million followers, they can't do it?
Wait, I don't understand what you're saying.
Meaning, nobody...
No, she was trying to cancel this FroYo shop, and the people of LA were like, no, that's messed up of you.
But she's allowed to do that.
Of course she's allowed to. So then... I don't understand. So then they're allowed to cancel White Rachel. I don't understand what you're saying.
Okay, what I'm saying is,
she posted it, and everyone was like, which is what I think we would agree with.
Oh, I thought you said people were contacting the ice cream shop and giving them a hard time.
Yes, her fans were contacting the ice cream shop saying, "How dare you promote diet culture? How dare you do this?" And the ice cream shop was like,
"What is diet culture?"
We talked about this with Lizzo as well. Remember Lizzo?
Yeah, but what?
It's the idea that like, the fact that we have all these diets and like sugar-free options and all this stuff makes people feel bad when they're not eating that stuff. So it's promoting a diet culture.
They 100% should have sugar-free and other options.
Right. So
any store should have
you're
numerous
confused
options.
on what I'm saying, or you're confused on what you're saying.
She was saying, yeah, I'm a little confused.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
She went into this store and she then called them out to the public, trying to cancel them, saying
like what Lizzo did, like.
She went to the public and said, "This store is promoting diet culture. How dare they?" And then all her fans were like, "Yes,
so
how dare they?"
Everybody should eat sweet, fattening foods if they want. That's
yeah. And then the store came back and was like, We're just trying to
options.
have
Give
something
options
for everyone.
people, right.
But then a lot of people like us were just like, screw you, Demi
Fuck you,
Lovato.
good.
Why are you trying to tank down on
So
a
why?
small
What
American
happened?
business?
So what happened?
I mean, and then TMZ, here, she said, you can carry things for other people. Oh, so she said, the whole experience was triggering and awful. This is a frozen yogurt shop that all they had were sugar-free cookies. They just had sugar-free cookies. And she said the whole experience was triggering and awful. You can carry things for other people while also caring for another percentage of your customers who struggle daily just to even step foot in your store.
So why are they going in then?
I know.
If you're on a fucking diet, don't listen. Do you think about it, Bronson? If we don't want to feed certain foods, we say, "Oh no!" What do we tell mom all the time?
I just don't even understand.
I tell mom, I say, "Don't bring the cookies in the house. If they're not in the house, I don't eat them."
No, but what I think she's saying is that if she wants to go get ice cream, she doesn't want to see sugar-free ice cream so that she feels bad about herself when she gets the regular ice cream.
Fuck you,
I
feel
know.
bad. Then
I
go
know.
in the fucking supermarket and buy your own ice cream, eat it at home.
Or just grow the fuck up.
No, that's fucking retarded.
Right, that's what. And then
fucking
not
right.
only did she personally feel triggered by it, but then she felt the need to tank the business and call
Triggered
them out.
by it. Why is she owning the ice cream shop then?
Well, she wanted ice cream, but she didn't want to feel bad about eating ice cream. That's what it is.
Then go to a therapist.
Yeah.
Okay, Bronson.
So she said,
she's a fucking moron.
I
hope she got backlash for this shit.
That's what I'm saying to you.
Good.
That's what
Yeah,
I think
good.
our miscommunication is. She got a lot of backlash because people
Good.
like us were like, fuck you, Demi Lovato. Why are you doing this? This is from the LA Times. Feeling the chill, Demi Lovato apologizes for blasting an LA frozen yogurt shop. So it was like it was anti-cancel culture. She tried to cancel them, and then people were like,
Good.
no. And then she
makes no sense.
She had to apologize for trying to cancel.
Okay.
So I'm saying that's a good thing.
All right, I'm glad. Good.
Right.
So people stood up a little bit.
Right. So we were having a miscommunication.
We were. It's okay. But you know what? Listen, it's shocking that someone would take their time, use their platform.
Yeah. She literally said on her Instagram, I will be calling out harmful messaging from brands and companies that perpetuate a society that not only enables, but praises disordered eating. How does having a sugar-free cookie option praise eating disorders?
Who's determined that's disordered eating? Who the fuck is she?
But how does that? I genuinely am confused by it.
Okay, here's the deal. I don't like Indian food. I don't go into an Indian restaurant.
I love Indian food.
No, but you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't like it. I don't like certain vegan, so I want to go to the option. I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy. I get it. If you're a vegan, you're not going to eat in steakhouse. So you don't go.
And there have been times where we like walk into a restaurant and it's mostly like vegetarian options, and you're like, hey, let's just leave.
Right.
And you just leave.
It's
but
food.
you're not like,
I'm
so-and-so
offended.
needs to be, yeah.
Yeah, no. She has deeper problems. If this was...
Well, she has a lot of problems.
No,
she's in and out of rehab.
yeah,
She has a lot of issues.
But that's just... it's just unbelievable. All right, I'm glad
But it was kind of cool that like
stand
most
up.
of society was like, no, screw you.
Because what's happening is it's getting so crazy that
Yeah.
even crazy people got to be like, no, this is not normal.
Yeah.
You know,
No, like
even-
LA citizens were like, no, we're standing up for the business, not you.
It's like this. So criminals, there's a code among criminals in jail, but if you're a fucking pedophile,
Right.
they'll fucking kill you. Even they know.
Yes, 'cause it's the lowest of the low.
We could be a criminal and crazy motherfucker, but we know when that's even the draw the line. Like
Yes.
rapists and murderers will like, wait, whoa, you're a fucking pedophile? You're fucked.
Yeah.
So when you start, hopefully it's going so far to the fucking left that maybe things will start swinging back because it just doesn't make sense.
No.
Like LeBron James, that motherfucker with his whole bullshit thing.
What, like where he tweeted about the cop?
Yeah, okay. I wish if anyone saw that fucking video, okay.
Video.
You saw it with
okay,
the
so
pink-
we're talking about the Makia or
the
Michaela.
one, the
I forgot
one
her name.
it was
Columbus.
in Ohio, right? Yeah. Okay. I would love anyone that thinks the cop did something wrong. Anyone, and by the way, it's not racial. Let's be very clear. It has nothing to do with racial.
I think the cop.
Wait, let me finish.
Okay, yeah.
I
I
would-
want to get the name of it.
I would ask anybody to put that girl in the pink sweatsuit to let it be their child there, and then ask them what would they want the police officer to do differently. You follow me?
Makia Bryant. Okay.
Okay, you
thought
follow
it
what I'm
was Makia,
saying?
yeah.
I would ask anyone who says that cop did something wrong, which probably was not racial.
It was not racial at all.
No.
I do think that the cop need to shoot. Couldn't they have used a taser instead?
Well, okay, where do you draw the line?
Well, a taser will.
I don't know.
A taser would have stopped the girl.
Okay, let me explain that.
I don't think the cop did anything wrong, but I think do you need to shoot them?
Okay, Bronson, you're allowed to use deadly force as a result of a deadly act.
Just because you're allowed to do something doesn't mean you should do it.
But if she's gonna kill someone with a fucking knife, literally gut the fucking person,
Right.
should be shot. No different. What's the difference with a gun? If she had a gun, should the police officer use a taser? When do the police are not allowed to do their fucking job? It's enough already.
Yeah.
She was going to kill the other person.
Yes.
And I'm proud of that police officer in a split second saved that fucking girl.
He saved the girl right. If it was 1 second later, the girl would have been stabbed.
If it was anyone else's child that was in that pink sweatsuit, I guarantee it would be like, no, he should have talked her down. And you heard him say 100 times, stop, put it down.
And the girl in the pink outfit did say, I'm going to kill you. She yelled.
No.
So the girl in the pink was the stabber.
No. The girl in the pink was not the stabber, Bronson.
Oh, no?
She was the victim.
Yeah, you might be right.
No, I am 100% correct.
Yeah.
No, I know I'm right.
Okay.
Unbelievable. You'll see. Oh, no, that's
But even here it says, officer fatally shoots black teen.
But you understand why?
Why can't it just be officer shoots teen?
Or why just say officer saves teen's life?
Which is what it happened.
That's what it was.
That is what happened, yes. He did take someone's life by saving someone's life.
He saved the person.
He saved someone's life and took someone's life. But
Do you understand, Bronson? You think that police officer literally wants to go home to his wife and kids and say, I killed somebody today?
No, it's going to fuck him up for the rest of his life.
Okay, nobody wants to kill somebody. No. Nobody wants to kill somebody. But that's the job in the oath
I think there are definitely cops who shouldn't be holding the guns because they want to kill people.
Period.
But I'm not saying cops in general. I'm saying
there are people that are, but I'm talking majority. Nobody wants to kill somebody. But if you're in a position of...
that's not true. There are certainly people who want to kill people.
Okay.
Let
me say it again. You're not listening to me.
Okay.
The majority of people don't want to kill people.
Majority of people.
That's what I said 4 times.
Okay.
The majority of people do not want to kill people.
I agree.
And a police officer, the majority, it's a thankless job. Want to protect our citizens.
Agreed.
The
majority.
And you hope if you're a police officer and you shot somebody and killed them, it's gonna fuck you. You'll never forget that the day you die.
You'll never forget it.
Okay. So it's a split second. He saved the girl's life. So why doesn't it say he's a hero? He saved a life.
Well, because that could never happen.
We know why.
Yeah.
All right.
That could never happen.
All right. So wait. So that was the Demi Lovato. And
we don't need to play it as an outro.
Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, that Demi Lovato thing was so stupid. And even here, TMZ reported that in a direct message to the store, to the ice cream shop, Lovato wrote, "You don't want to mess with me. You're in the wrong, and the customer is always right."
Oh God! So she's having a bad day. She might be having a relapse.
And then the Big Chill said, "For the past 36 years, our small woman-owned business has catered to anyone who's come through the door, whether they're diabetic, vegan, gluten-free, or just wanting a decadent dessert. We try to have something for everyone."
I think Demi Lovato might have been off the wagon or something.
Yeah, I mean, something's wrong. She usually is.
The customer's always right. How can the customer always be right?
Here, it says from the LA Times, the blowback to Lovato's online campaign was swift, with fans of the Big Chill commenting on their Instagram to voice their support. The store shared encouraging posts, so people came out. "We love you despite Demi Lovato. I apologize on behalf of Demi Lovato." Like, people were all supporting the store, which I love.
And who is Demi Lovato? She has no value.
No.
I mean, like, she is such authority. All right.
Demi Lovato later suggested in a follow-up message that the Big Chill needs to be more clear about its branding by labeling the snacks for celiac, so that to not confuse them, so it can be really hard to distinguish diet culture versus health needs. I think clearer messaging would be beneficial for everyone. You aren't wrong for catering to many different needs, but it's not about excluding one demographic to cater to others. Get over it. Just grow up.
Diet culture?
Yeah, grow up.
I don't know what's my breath. I'll never get it back.
She's saying it needs to be labeled that it's for celiacs, not just sugar-free.
If you have a fucking problem, don't go in the store.
I know.
Grow the fuck up. I'm sorry.
Isn't that crazy?
You know, it's called pussy culture.
Yeah.
That should be called wimpy pussy culture.
Well, that's what we live in.
Yeah.
That is absolutely what we live in.
All right, so we went about 9 minutes over, 4 minutes over.
No, we talked about Ma'Khia Bryant for a while.
Yeah, we threw that in there, yeah.
All right, wanted to take a quick break to talk to you about the sponsor of the show this week, which is Fabletics.
I work out all the time. I used to wear Lululemon. This shit's awesome. It's breathable. It doesn't sweat.
And cheaper.
Beyond half the price. It has the whole mesh underneath, so you don't chafe when you run. I run all the time in South Florida.
But not only that, it's just really comfortable. I would wear this
out to dinner,
not even working out.
No,
but then to work out, it's even better. You don't smell. It has the ventilation in the side.
I want to show you short. It's a great elastic band. It's got all these phenomenal zippers, which I love. So like you're running with your phone, whatever.
You know what's even cooler? So these pants are like waterproof. They have water wicking technology. So watch this shit.
Watch. It doesn't absorb it. It whisks it right off. Watch. Look at that. Okay. Oh, on my floor.
That's pretty fun.
Right.
That's pretty
amazing.
awesome. You got to go to fabletics.com/daddyissues. If you become a VIP member, you get access to their insane deal, which is 2 shorts of those nice ass shorts.
Could you imagine this?
You get 2 of them for $24.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah. So honestly, everyone go check it out. Become a VIP member. You get at least 20 to 50% off their retail prices. Unlock their new workout app. You can even get on-demand apps led by their top trainers. And you'll also be supporting the show. So go to fabletics.com/daddyissues. All right. Do you want to give your thoughts on, Derek Chauvin was convicted. Mm-hmm. He was guilty on all 3 charges, which doesn't really make sense how you can be guilty of second degree and third degree.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Because those are different things. So how could, right, as a lawyer, right, second degree manslaughter and third degree manslaughter are different. So how can you have done both in the same act?
I hear you. I don't do criminal law. It makes sense what you're saying, I think, but this was a political aspect more than anything else. It was a message. It was not justice. It's a difference.
Why wasn't it justice?
Because I think the guy
isn't justice whatever a court decides is justice.
I get it, but there could be outside adverse effects that help sway it. So it doesn't necessarily mean it's justice. I think going to jail and being convicted, I have no problem with that. That's not what I'm saying. You understand what I'm saying? So,
I sort of
because
agree
I'll give you
with
an example.
If you have
a jury and one of your jurors get paid off, you still aren't found guilty, but doesn't mean that it's justice. That's what I'm saying. So to me, what's going on with the whole riots and our government wishing that he was found guilty before he was even found guilty, that's like paying somebody off, and that sways people. And not
the president of the United States to an unsequestered jury did say, "I think we all know what the correct outcome is."
Correct. What do you mean Harris did? Fucking Pelosi looked up and said, "You're a fucking martyr."
Well, that was after conviction.
Sacrifice of
but
like it's
Biden
a fucking
said
cult.
It before court
and
was
Biden
adjourned.
should bud the fuck out, and the government should bud the fuck out.
Butt the fuck out.
Bud the fuck out.
I think it's butt. Like butt out. Is it butt out?
I don't know. Either way, I'm gonna say bud out. Bud the fuck out.
Butt out. B-U-T-T.
No, but I had a friend named Bud, so I would tell him.
Oh, so that's what you're referencing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, Bud, fuck out. Like he'd come in a room and like, Bud, get the fuck out. I'm just shortening it.
Hey, Bud out. Okay. I think that he should have gone to jail, but I agree that I think that what happened in the court wasn't truly like fair because there was so much influence culture like on the society onto the jurors. There was so much influence that I'm sure that their decisions were tainted by like the news and everything like that, and if they thought what would have happened if we didn't convict him. But I do agree that he should be convicted of at least I don't know about second and third degree murder, but definitely manslaughter. Okay. I think that one, he should be in jail.
I hear you, but that to me is not the issue. I agree. But if it was reversed, there'd be fucking riots in the street if he was acquitted. Riots, the fucking world would come to an end. The government would get involved and fucking make it like big thing. And LeBron and these motherfuckers and all these people giving their stupid ass comments. I'm telling you, if it was reversed, if it was a African American person killing a white person that way, if it was an African American police that killed a white person with the same criminal record as fucking this criminal, who, right? He's a criminal. He had drugs in his body and he's been arrested. If it was a black police officer that did that to a white person, there would be nothing going on. Nothing. It would, by the way, we wouldn't even heard about it. Nothing. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like playing the if hypothetical game. It's just there's no point.
Bronson, how many police officers have been killed recently? I didn't even hear about it in shootings.
I don't know how many police officers
there was. There was one about a week and a half ago in a shooting.
Well, police obviously but 2021 police are like the low end of society.
I don't think so.
They are.
No.
Mainstream American society, at least in the like media and the government,
because they made them that way,
right? Oh, of course, yeah. No, I'm not saying they naturally got that way. It was purposefully.
Not like strippers.
Well, the left would definitely view strippers higher. The left views strippers. We've talked about this as like that's ultimate feminist job is a stripper.
Whatever.
So they would view stripper as higher than
I don't think this whole fucking thing, this political, the whole rioting and the fucking, I forget her name, the black woman speaker or whatever, who says we need to be out there more in the streets and more violence.
Maxine Waters.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I mean, it's so bad. When I fucking watch Harris and Biden talk, I wanted to fucking literally take a bat to the head or throw up in their fucking face. it's so disgusting when you hear them talk. It's so fucking. And then Pelosi, when you hear them talk, it's fucking. They need to bud the fuck out.
But
That too. No, I'm fucking aggravated. I'm aggravated.
But also, like, should they butt out? Because that's what everything is about right now.
No, what they need to say, Bronson, is not this systemic racism and crate racism. They need to literally say, listen, if they came and said, this is a terrible thing that happened in our world, and it's so sad, and what's transpired, and we hear the voice of African Americans, and we're gonna try to bring people together, but justice was served whether you like it or not. This is what the jury decided. This is our court system, and leave it neutral and respectful and promote. Not it's systemic racism and it keeps talking. They fucking created it. And
it is a problem that I don't agree with the president of the United States coming out and saying that this country has like serious problems with that stuff.
What about
because that's not going to help anything.
But he's a fucking moron. And what about Pelosi? He sacrificed himself. Like what?
Yeah,
like a
that
cult.
also feels like offensive to black people.
It's offensive.
Like
period.
If I was black and Pelosi was like, "Thank you, George Floyd, for your sacrifice," I would be like, "Who?" Like this old white woman is thanking Floyd for his sacrifice. He didn't want to die. He didn't choose for this.
And then Biden's saying, and I spoke to George Floyd's daughter, and I explained to her he's a hero, and this and like he's not Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King's a fucking hero. Do you know what I'm saying? He's a hero.
Well, honestly, all George Floyd... No, I'm not going to say it. Never mind. I'll say it. All George Floyd did to become notable is die. Before he died, he was not. He was just a normal person.
No.
And then he died, and now he's a martyr.
He was a criminal. He wasn't a normal person.
Right, but a lot of people are also criminals.
No, Bronson. But we're talking about George Floyd. That's all we're talking about. He was a criminal.
Well, he wasn't... in jail. He was free. He wasn't in jail.
He was in jail many times, and he had drugs in the system.
But we know plenty of people who have been in jail.
But my point is, he's not a quote a normal person. Like you just walk around the street.
We know plenty of people who have been in jail that are just normal people.
Okay. You understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? Or you just playing devil's advocate again?
No, I understand what you're saying, but also
it's not like he's a worthwhile human being. That's what I'm saying.
He's just a normal. No, he's just an average.
He's not even average.
He is. He's so Dad. Most people in this country, are drug addicts.
Was he married?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I don't know.
Was he employed?
I don't know.
Well, let's look him up. Let's see if he was married. Let's see if he really raised his kids.
But Dad, so many Americans raise kids out of marriage.
I'm curious.
Are drug addicts.
No, I'm curious. Did he work? Did he? How many times has he been in and out of jail? He had drugs in his system. Did he contribute?
Right, but all that stuff is moot to the.
But my point is, you said he's a normal person. I'm saying he's not a fucking normal person.
But that is the new normal. Okay. That's so the norm in America.
My point
raising kids not in a marriage,
my point is,
being addicted to drugs, not being able to hold down a job. That is so American, so normal America.
Great. So let's make him better. Let's put statues up of him.
Well, there are.
Let's make better. Let's make him better because he should be the idol of of our country.
Well, I think that it's just like. They should stop focusing on him as a person and make it the act of what happened. Like they keep saying he's like a martyr, he's a hero, whatever. They should just make it like a guy died and he shouldn't have. That's what it should be, not George Floyd specifically.
No, they should stop making anti-police, anti-racial, anti-fucking political state views and your message across. And stop talking about it and creating further labels and separation of the people. Because all it's going to do is say fucking whites and blacks and create a further divisiveness between the gap. That's what they're going to do. Instead, the president say this was a terrible loss. And we as a country together need to pull ourselves together and treat people with the respect that everyone deserves, no matter what your race, religion, ethnic group, sexuality, because we are all God's children and put on earth, and we are no better than anyone else, and we should treat each other with love and respect. That's how you do it as a leader.
Trump never did that.
Listen,
not once.
I'm not talking about Trump. I'm talking about what this guy did. That's all I'm doing.
Right, but you just said that's what you do as a leader. Trump would almost always do the opposite.
Okay.
He would almost always make it more divisive than bring people together.
Oh, really? I don't think so. I do not think Trump made it more divisive. And this is not a Trump conversation. We're talking about
You're talking about
Floyd.
Biden.
We're talking about Floyd.
You said
and
as
Biden.
a leader,
Yes.
a leader
Correct.
should always strive to be like bring people together.
Pelosi, every one of the leaders right now, you're telling me it's not a political fucking
No,
statement?
of course it is. All I'm
That's
saying is
all I'm
that
saying.
that Trump was the king of
I don't think
drawing
so.
lines between people.
How?
All the time.
How?
He never tried to listen to any of his speeches. He never tried to bring people together.
Really?
Yes.
Really? I think he made America stronger. He had the largest amount of votes. He had the large amount of votes for minorities.
Okay.
Ever.
Do you agree that 2020 was the most racially divided you've ever seen America?
Yes. And you know why? Why do you think?
Okay, well, so you're saying he brought America together, but the last year of his presidency was also the most racially divided it's ever been.
The last year of his presidency was not because him divided, it's because the fucking the left side and the Democrats.
So then he was a bad leader that he couldn't do it.
No, Bronson. They wanted him out so badly because he wasn't part of the boys' club. He was against there was no checks and balances, and he was going to upset the apple cart. And these people were afraid of everything, and he didn't give a shit. He wanted what was best for America. And the problem was they made an attack against him. It wasn't it was a political view attacking him, trying to get him impeached, the whole 9 yards. And they did this by making it racial divisive. What's the word again? Divisive.
Just say racial divide.
You're not going to respond because you're angry?
No. No, I was just genuinely, I was trying to.
Is it divisive?
I don't know. That's why I said just say racial divide.
Do know.
No. Why would I?
I don't know.
I would say.
Okay. But my point
I don't know what the word in that sentence would be.
Against Trump is what they were doing to create this divide.
But so then he was not good at his job then.
No,
because then he lost because they won. So he lost.
Doesn't mean you're not good at a job if you lost.
So then he was. But so then how did he?
And
make,
I don't even. And going back, I don't.
So
think
then how did he make
lost.
America so strong?
I think it was corrupt. I don't think he fucking
right.
lost.
So even if it was corrupt, even if it was stolen and whatever, that means he still lost because he wasn't strong enough to stop the corruption. He said, "I'm going to drain the swamp," and then the swamp got even bigger
because the Democrats and Republicans are fucking boys network.
Right. So he lost to them.
But you can only do so much. You can't. How much can you keep?
So
doing?
then how did he? So you said he made America stronger, but also it got more corrupt.
No, Bronson. No, the government became very corrupt.
So then
he wanted to make America.
So then what became stronger?
The issue was, Bronson, you said very clearly.
Wait, so what became stronger?
The issue was you said that he divided our country, and you said that he was racial. He didn't.
I didn't say he was racial.
He didn't.
I said he did not help bring people together at all. He did not.
I don't agree with you. I don't think he was the cause of creating this fucking.
I don't think
dividedness.
I don't think he was the cause either, but I don't think he helped bring people together. You said a leader should always bring people together and bridge gaps. I don't think he did that ever. I don't think he was interested in bridging gaps and bringing different kinds of people together. That's I don't think he was.
I don't agree with you.
Okay, and
I think
just opinions.
I that's all it is. But there's only so much you can do when you have an entire government against you.
Of course. I mean, he didn't have an entire government against him.
Oh, okay, Bronson.
Okay, you say he wasn't one of the boys' club. He certainly was, always. You know who his best friends were 10 years ago? Do you know?
No, who, Bronson?
Hillary and Bill Clinton.
Okay,
so?
But he's using that for business and smart when you...
So then what's the boys' club if not using connections for business? What's the boys' club
when
then?
you're a professional politician is what I'm talking about. These corrupt politicians, Democrat and Republicans, that have no checks and balances, that make $150,000, $200,000 a year and have millions and millions in their own bank accounts from all the fucking kickbacks, all the fucking bribes and everything.
And you don't think he made extra money by being president from kickbacks and bribes and stuff?
I don't think he would take any money from fucking bribes and kickbacks.
I mean, he made who was it? There were like the Navy when they were overseas or something, they had to stay in Trump hotels. They had to pay to stay in Trump hotels. You don't think
you really think Trump, see, the difference is Trump doesn't need the fucking government money. You really think Trump's like, oh, I'm going to be president so the Navy can stay in my hotels? I mean,
no, not specifically
nonsense.
That. I think he was
nonsense.
No, I don't think that was the reason. Yes, he was like, I'm going to run for president so the Navy can stay in my hotels.
It was a witch hunt against fucking Trump, plain and simple. That's it. But that's not what we were talking about. We're talking about the fact that when Biden, this whole fucking thing with George Floyd, right? this whole fucking thing, how he's a fucking martyr and he's like a king. He's no Martin Luther King. He did shit for the fucking African American community. Martin Luther King did something for the African American community. It's a difference. That's my opinion. And Biden's speech,
I agree. That's why
Harris's speech and fucking Pelosi's speech, they're a fucking joke. That's my point.
Well, they're just using it to push an agenda.
Yes, of course. That's what I'm talking about.
Those three specifically, yes. But I think there are plenty of people like George Floyd's family and stuff that aren't using it to push a political agenda. They're just like, something needs to change. Why did our family member die? Well, that's not acceptable.
Okay. I
think there's a big difference between someone who like is my age, who's black, who is like George Floyd shouldn't have died, and Biden and Pelosi saying he was a martyr. There's a big difference there.
Bronson,
and they all get wrapped up into one. That's the problem.
I think I agree. No, George Floyd, of course, should not have died. I don't think anyone should die. Do you know what I'm saying in that regard? So I agree, and it's a tragedy and sad that why did that happen? I'm in a complete agreement with that. I think it's fucked up. The police guy's probably a fucking asshole, dick, whatever.
But also, it might not be racial. That was another thing.
Right.
Ben Shapiro said, he was like, I watched the entire court case. Like, I watched it all. Mm-hmm. And he said, not once did even the prosecutors
make it a racial
talk
thing
about race, because they knew that wouldn't hold up in court. So it was like, it was never in court. In court, there was never talk in the court about Chauvin killing Floyd because of his race.
Correct.
He was just convicted for killing him, not because of race. But then Biden and Harris, which I'm agreeing with you, Biden and Harris, then right when the conviction came out, race.
Correct. That's what they do.
There was not a single.
LeBron James has the same fucking thing.
It should have been a conversation about police reform, not about race.
Correct.
I would have been all for it if it was like, if the whole conversation was like, guys, we need to reevaluate how we interact with police and how police interact with us. Like, let's have conversations about that. I would be like, absolutely, let's have conversations about that.
There's nothing bad about that,
right? That's trying to better the society, but instantly it was turned into a race thing. Which there's no evidence that Chauvin hates black people.
Listen, if it was a black person that did it to George, what's his name, Floyd? George Floyd, right? Mm-hmm. If it was a black police officer that did it, it would not have been up in arms. We would not have. It would not.
Yeah, I don't like if statements, but I agree.
But that's okay. I'm just calling a spade a spade. It would not have happened. It would not have had the riots. It would not have been against. It would have been. Now you could say police brutality, and they have a right to say, and that could have been their platform,
right? Which is what I'm saying. I would have been on their side.
Listen.
If it was about police reform,
but you couldn't say BLM after George Floyd. If it was a black police officer did that to George Floyd, they couldn't say BLM. Now, I find nothing wrong with saying whoever the fuck the leader is. Let's not make this a conversation about Trump. Trump's old news at this point. But our leader needs to be a leader in the sense we need to be objective and bring people together, no matter who you are. That's what a leader needs to do. But the police still need to be able to be police officers. What we're causing is the following. We're causing where the police officer no one will become police officer anymore. Nobody will want to be a police officer. When they're a police officer, will want to act in a certain way. And they're there to protect us, the civilians. And they're not going to want to because of the backlash.
I agree.
And this is purposeful, the government. Don't you say that the have-nots, I don't care whether it's black, white, whatever, the have-nots don't want police because they want to fucking rape and pillage more. Don't you say they're the ones that have, listen.
I disagree with you so much.
But Bronson, the government doesn't want the police.
The government doesn't want police because they want federalized police. No, that's what's happening. You realize that's what's happening. Biden and Harris are going into towns in America and federalizing local police unions. They're doing that. They're putting in like people who, I forget what the title is. There are like new people that are working in like Boca Raton police will get someone from the federal government who now is like the head of the station. They're like federalizing the police at the local level.
I don't know if they even have jurisdiction for that.
They're doing it because of all this. Because all this stuff, they're pushing through police reform because they want their own federalized army of police. Because it's more control. But doesn't that make sense? Wouldn't the Democrat government it makes sense that they would want power down to the local level because local government is a threat to federal government, right? Like Florida is a strong local state government. That's a threat to the feds in DC. They don't like that. So they're trying to push the federal agenda and power to the lowest local level. It's happening. Who was talking? Someone, was it Dave Smith or Tim Pool? Someone was talking about that. How they're going into local police stations. It's like ones in neighborhoods like this. So like Brooklyn Center, where the Dante Wright shooting happened, like they're going to those police stations and federalizing them. They're making it so that they are not local really anymore, that their jurisdiction goes back to...
I don't know anything about that.
But that makes so much sense. Not from I don't like that. That's the opposite of what I want. But that makes sense for what the government would want.
Well, the government,
because then in 10 years, it's just the federal government controls everything. That's even more reason why everyone just needs to disband. Just disband it. Every state has their own jurisdiction.
Everyone is fucking Pelosi, Biden. So Biden, why does he need the Secret Service to protect him then? If he wants to defund the police, what's he need protection for? It's a fucking has-been anyway, Sleepy Joe.
Yeah. I want to see where...
not even listening.
I'm going to find out more information on that. I forgot where I heard that, but I'm going to look into it more.
I'm so sick of this fucking racial shit. I am so fucking over it. I'm fucking over it. Every fucking... The white man's theirs. The white male's theirs. The fucking... You got diet culture... shaming
that's
this.
Not racial.
No, but it's like all these fucking labels, BLM, shaming this because of dietary or whatever. People are why can't people just live their life and just be who they want to be and live their fucking life? And if you don't like that person or you don't want to hang out with that person or you don't like that ice cream shop, don't go in that fucking ice cream shop. Don't fucking hang out with that person. What's next? They're going to go after religions? Unless you're the same fucking religion, that's the next thing. Nope, don't like your religion. You're going to be fucking canceled. Don't like your religion.
Well, that's how it's been for 2,000 years.
No, but
that was the original cancel culture.
But it's
you're not Christian. We're going to force you to be, or you die.
But what I'm saying is, because of news, 24 news and social media, things travel so much quicker. Okay, if LeBron James said one thing to his friend while he was hanging out, saying, so fucking, that fucking police officer never shot that fucking girl, motherfucker police officer, it wouldn't have spread like it did so quickly because you can tweet shit. Okay, so my point is, it's so bad the way things are spreading in social media and how many followers you have and the news. That's the fucking problem. And people just, if you don't fucking like somebody or don't want to deal with them, don't fucking deal with them. Don't take your own insecurity fucked up that you weren't loved the way you should have been loved when you were younger and you don't feel good about yourself and now you got to make everybody fucking bow to your way. If you don't like America's way, don't come to fucking America. Get the fuck out of America. Plain and simple. It's unbelievable.
No, see, I don't want then it's like you, Dad.
No,
you don't like America's way right now, so leave.
No, listen what I'm saying. But I don't want America's ways to change is what I'm getting at. So if I went to China... Wait, watch this. If I went to China...
You're so wrong in this.
No, listen, I'm not wrong.
Because if you were a black person, you couldn't afford 100 years ago to say, I don't want America's ways to change. You would want America's ways to change because you were literally property.
If I go to China and I'm eating in a Chinese restaurant, I'm not going to say, what do you mean you don't have Italian?
We're not talking about China. We're talking about America.
I'm making an analogy.
But it doesn't work because America is 100 years ago, there were slaves. So a black person... Of course, it makes sense that they would say, yes, I want to change America. I don't want to be a fucking slave.
I agree with that. That's fine.
Okay. So then why shouldn't they be justified in saying, I want to change America?
Okay. Who's they? You're talking about black people? I'm talking about people. I'm just talking about people.
For us Jews, our grandparents, Nazi Germany was changed. Your grandparents. Nazi Germany was changing. Germany changed over a decade. Okay. And they didn't like it. They left.
No, what I'm saying is...
They left, and they survived.
What I'm saying is that people have a right. We live in a democratic state with freedoms, okay? We have freedoms. People can do what you want. You can do anything you want to do. We have laws and rules, but you can't harm people. You can't incite riot. You can't say hate speech. You can't break into people's homes. You can't take what doesn't belong to you. You can't steal. We have the most amazing country out of all the other countries out there. We have protections afforded to us. We have our freedoms and liberties. So people should be able to live and let live. The problem is if you don't, what's going on with the news and the media and the internet and how things move so quickly is now it's anti-American now. It's a difference. I agree. I'm not talking about slavery. That's wrong. I'm not talking about people harming somebody. That's wrong. People not being able to be who they want to be. That's wrong. That's the beauty of America. But it doesn't mean that everybody has to now be a furry or everybody has to be anti-white. Or we have to do everything because it's politically correct. Or we don't want to shame that person. You know what happened when I fucking grew up? If your kid was a quiet, introverted kid, the parents did one of two things. Not have him give play dates, or they put him in fucking sports and say, get along. The pack corrects itself. Okay?
Right, and then you guys grew up as parents and made us all soft pussies.
Listen. Well, it sucks for you then, doesn't it? So my point is this.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it does. Listen. Or maybe it's the plastics. We'll talk about another time. But instead, we're bringing everybody down. I am completely fine if someone says to me, African Americans are not treated the same way as whites. Okay, there's probably a lot of validity to that.
So then shouldn't we seek to change that?
Yes, but not the way we're doing it.
I agree on that last sentence.
Bronson, I walked around.
But you said, I don't want to change. Why can't we just keep it the same?
You're talking about general statements. I'm saying if you don't like America, in the way the general statements. I'm not talking, because everyone can say, of course, nothing's perfect. I don't like everything about America, but it's still a free country. But if we take away our securities and the right to feel comfortable, look what happened in fucking New York City. Okay? How's that working out for that? In Seattle and Portland, Oregon, and so forth, when you take away the police and you take away security and you say, and I mean, really, when I grew up, could you fucking destroy a government building? Could you destroy a police station? Could you be disrespectful to your elders? Could I say if I don't get someone to destroy the fucking cities and the stores? No, I'm sorry. I don't agree with it. I'm all in favor of changing things for the better, but there's ways to do things. And when our government and our president and our Speaker of the House does these things, or Demi Lovato who has this following, has so much fucking power. Who the fuck is Demi Lovato? She has so much power to fucking destroy a small business. Who the fuck is she? Because she probably had a bad day? Because she has her own issues, healthy eating issues, which is sad. I don't take anything away from it. But then that ice cream shop is not harming people or trying to go after her. If you don't like the store, don't go in the store. That's my point. And that's the fucking problem I have. So we all got to cowtail and be careful what we say and how we act because we don't want to offend anybody. It's not so bad to offend people. It makes it a little tougher. It's called freedom of speech. People have opinions. God made us in a way where we all have certain views and biases and prejudices, unfortunately, and lies and this and that and how we feel. That's human beings. I'm not saying it's right, but we have to work within those confines. You're not going to change that until they force it like what fucking Hitler did. Our way or no way. That's the problem. And everybody's right to be treated the same. I agree with that. If someone doesn't believe that, or if someone doesn't think that way, they've got a problem. Everybody's a right to be who they want to be. But I mean, not to be the way you want me to be. Right? Should you be Bronson Bloom? You should not be the way I want you to be. You should be the way you want to be. It's your life. So I got to tell you how to be?
I agree.
That's all.
Okay.
What?
No, I agree.
It aggravates me. It does. It's aggravating. And if Trump gave a speech like that too, I'd be aggravated. I don't think Trump's the mighty God. He's not perfect, but I think that, it made me sick when I saw Pelosi look up at the heavens with a stupid fucking design.
Genuine.
With her big fucking sunglasses on and a fucking designer stupid fucking mask looking up at the heavens and.
But see that, why do you even talk about her designer mask and her big sunglasses?
Because she's
Melania wore designer masks and big sunglasses. I don't understand that.
Full of shit.
I agree, she's full of shit.
And she's like, say, "Thank you, George Floyd, for sacrificing yourself for the African American people." Maybe we should say, who was the guy, the police officer?
Derek Chauvin.
They should say, "Thank you, Derek Chauvin, so sacrificing your life to be life imprisonment to make a difference for the African American people."
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't make sense, but sure.
It doesn't make sense. The guy did nothing. Okay, what did the other guy do? He literally
doesn't make sense.
He just
either.
literally died from police brutality. That's all he did.
Yeah.
So that's it.
Okay, I wanted to get to another topic.
You got me going. I'm fucking aggravated. I got dry fucking mouth. I'm drinking. I'm fucking aggravated. It's Saturday afternoon. I should not be aggravated. I'm not happy. Go to your room after this, Bronson. You're punished.
I wanted to talk about Bhad Bhabie because that's important.
The movie?
No, what's the
What's
movie?
that? Is that the cartoon?
Bhad Bhabie? That's Boss Baby.
Oh, I like that one. It's cute. Yeah.
No,
actually a good movie.
Bhad Bhabie is a rapper.
God.
And I thought we should talk about her because you know her.
It's
You
a
know
woman?
of her. It's a woman.
Show me a picture.
It's Bhad Bhabie. Bhad Bhabie.
Bhad Bhabie.
It's Bhad Bhabie.
Let me see.
So we're gonna go into her. I like want to talk about her because she was in the news last week.
And who is the person that's newsworthy? Honestly,
No. So we're gonna go through it. So she got her like we're gonna go all the way back because you know this girl and you like this girl. I think you do.
Okay.
Because you know this, you remember this. This is her name is Danielle Bregoli.
You're not connected, are you?
Yeah, I am. Let's see. I'm gonna go. You remember this girl?
I'll let you know, Brian. You keep saying I haven't seen her.
Everything has to
Make
be
it
by
bigger.
Rand's way or no way. She'll go after me.
Oh God!
Like if I tell her like hit me, she'll try to hit me, and I got.
So you remember her, right?
Isn't that Boo? Whatever.
Cash Me Outside. How about that?
Oh
one.
God!
So her name's Danielle
I'm
Bregoli.
sure.
First of all, she's from Boynton. Funnily enough, her dad.
Of course she is.
Her dad is a Palm Beach County sheriff. He works in the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office.
Didn't you sell some for $1 million or something like that?
Yeah. So
Oh,
that's why she was in the
fucking
news. So I thought we. So this is where she got her fame. I thought we'd just like go into a history
I'm
of.
breaking down her door, she's breaking down my door. I don't stop till I start seeing dents in the door.
So she was a shitty kid, and her mom took her on Dr. Phil, and it was just like a normal Dr. Phil thing. But then
she's more African American than more black than white.
Wait, so
than black? I mean, look at her.
So she started from this Catch Me Outside. Literally, this is like what made her famous. Remember this, right?
Because you're too streetwise?
Yup. And all these hoes laughing like so funny.
Talking at the audience that they're laughing at her.
You say the hoes are laughing?
Yep.
So the audience are a bunch of hoes.
Yep.
And they're applauding.
Yeah, well,
So the hoes
they were
are-
Dr. Phil audience.
The hoes are applauding.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Get you out.
So that went viral.
I gotta hear
Right.
this more. This.
Catch me outside. How about that? Catch me outside. How about that?
Get you outside? What does that mean?
What I just said.
Like,
Okay.
what, she's gonna beat him up outside? Is that what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Catch me outside.
Yeah, but I thought that was so funny when it came out. That was years ago.
Yeah, years ago.
But she's had her career has been so interesting. So here's a timeline of her career that I got. So that was back in 2016 when that Cash Me Outside video happened.
Okay, how fast did that go?
I know. So that was back in
Wow.
2016. And then over the years, so
Catch me outside.
after that got famous, she went to this ranch that Dr. Phil works with where like turns kids, like troubled kids into good kids.
Oh, she's like the door whisperer, but
Yeah.
for
So she went to
trash.
that and then it like fixed her for a little. She came back on Dr. Phil and was like, I'm all good. It fixed me. And then she like completely,
Lost it again.
yeah, but like in a great way. Like I like her so much. I think she's great because so then in 2017, she starred in Kodak Black's, like his breakout hit, who, you know, Kodak, he's a local guy. So she starred in this rap video, and this was like the first thing that she didn't sing in it. She just was in it.
Make it bigger.
I can't.
That's her?
Yeah. So she just, from that, then it was like, oh, she's in the rap world now. And then now,
Why you keep hitting me?
sorry, now she's like a big rapper. And her songs, I hate to admit it, I like them a lot. They're good.
All right, good.
So let me see. What else do I have in here? What's this?
So what'd she sell for $1 million?
Okay, so we'll get to it. Here's one of her songs. And they're big. This song has 173 million views on YouTube.
Oh my God.
She's huge. She has 8 million subscribers on YouTube. She's a massive rapper, massive pop
8
star.
million subscribers.
Yeah.
Oh, so she's killing it.
Killing it. And all from that Cash Me Outside video. She has all these songs now.
Gucci flip flops, fucking hit your bitch in massage. This a big watch.
She's like one of the biggest rappers right now. Rapper, hip hop.
Give it to they pussy ass, turn this shit up a notch. Gucci flip flops, make a kick rock. It's a big clock. Check the wristwatch.
I feel like you can relate to this song.
She's good.
Gucci flip flops.
Yeah, no, but she's
and then she says,
good for her.
Right? That's
for
why I
her.
respect the shit out of her.
Good for her. Good song. Play a little more, can we?
Flip flops, fucking hit your bitch in massage. This a big watch, diamonds dripping off of the clock.
She says Gucci flip flops. This
Brian,
is a big
what do you think,
watch.
I'm an idiot. I'm
No, but I'm
listening.
saying that relates to you. Gucci flip flops, diamonds on your wristwatch.
Okay.
Bad baby, got these bitches busting for cash. Do the dash, try to play me, bitch, I'm busting your ass.
So that's one of her famous ones.
She's
Another
good.
one is, let's see, what's like her other?
Unbelievable.
She's got a lot of songs.
Wow. Who would ever thought?
Let me see what her other. I forget what the name of the other big one is. But it's like she turned this little bit of fame into an empire. She's huge.
Wow.
What's the other one? Oh, this is like her other famous one. I mean, she has a lot of them, but I don't know. Let me skip it.
Wow. All due to social media,
Yeah.
right? Social media, the power of social media.
I got something to prove, and I'm just fucking with them. I got nothing to do. Running through these checks like the ones on my shoes. So don't get geeked up, bitch, like it beat up. Tell that how I'm moving it, cause Elisa. Don't get geeked up,
Literally-
bitch, like
Alright,
it beat
alright.
up.
I can't play too much.
Moving how
Okay,
I
hang
want
on.
it with my feet up.
Okay.
Yeah, my
So she's killing it.
Yeah. So she 2 weeks ago turned 18. Before all this stuff, she was like 16, 17.
Unbelievable.
Cash Me Outside, she was like 14.
Yeah.
She turned 18 last week. And once you're 18, you're a legal adult, which means that you can do things that you couldn't do beforehand. So she joined OnlyFans because you can, at 18, you can now sell nudity pictures of yourself, I guess. Before that, it's child pornography, right? Because you're not an adult. So she joined OnlyFans, and in 6 hours, she made what is that? $1,030,703 in 6 hours.
Doing what?
That was she just didn't even post anything yet.
Why
that
are
was
we
just
not,
people signing
Why
up
are we not doing OnlyFans?
because it's nudity.
Feet. I said feet, didn't you?
True, we did say that. I don't know what she posts. I don't think she's posted any
Wait, Dr.
hardcore
Phil's
nudity
fit
yet.
canceled what?
What? Dr. Phil canceled after Bhad Bhabie exposes ranch for troubled teens in new vid. Oh, interesting. So she literally, in 6 hours, but isn't that like a little weird too that she joined right when she was 18 and all these people, tens of thousands of people were like hopping on it, which means that they wanted to see her naked before when she was a kid, technically.
That's the world we live in. How sad that's the world. These are our voters.
But honestly, good for her for,
She's killing it. Where's she live? In Boynton still?
no, probably not.
That's her.
Where's her OnlyFans? Yeah.
Oh my God. What a world we live in.
Let's see if we can find her on OnlyFans. All right, let's log into our OnlyFans account because we have one.
Do we? Do we?
Well, we did from Coffee and Cleavage. Bhad Bhabie OnlyFans. So it costs $24 a month to get access to her thing. Her bio is just 18. That's all her bio is.
How many? Can you tell me how many subscribers she has?
No, but she's had 50 posts. I don't know how many subscribers she has, but she posted. We know that how much she made because she posted the picture of her receipt on Instagram, and she said, "Not bad for 6 hours. We broke the fuck out of that OnlyFans record." Oh, here. So she had in subscription, in the first 6 hours, she had
Take that divided by $24.
$757,000 in subscriptions.
Divided by a quarter. Just divided by 4. 200,000 subscribers.
Yeah. 190,000 people in the first 6 hours, right when she turned 18, boom, signed up for it. To see, and I don't think she posted nudity yet, just like softcore
Let's
shit.
do our feet.
Who would pay for our feet?
I don't know, Bronny. Wow, this shit just proves my theory on this world, guys. It's a problem.
I think she's great, and in this article, there was one line in here that I was like, hell yeah, she's maybe. It was in this one. Let's see. Here she said, "Let me make something super clear. I said I would not make an OnlyFans to show my body, but I'm not opposed to making one for my fans to see different content." Here. So she faced a lot of backlash for creating the account, but then she came out on Instagram and said, honestly, or in an interview, honestly, I don't really care what people have to say. Unless it's somebody that has something to do with my money or something like that, then I could give a fuck what they think about me. It's really important to be yourself and be comfortable with who you are and what you do. Because as long as you can sleep good at night and you lay your head down and know that everything that you've got going on is good for you and you don't feel like anything is bad happening, then that's the most important part. If you're doing everything you can, you're feeling good and your bills are getting paid, then that's really all that matters. Life isn't about giving a fuck what people think about you, because a person can think anything they want about you.
She's right.
That's what we preach on this show. Is that great?
Right here. She's right on the money. Yep.
Yeah. So I saw that. I was like, okay, yeah.
I'm happy for her.
Yeah.
Good for her.
It's great. She took something that was so nothing and blew it into
she's very low class, but I'm happy for her.
But she's using it to her advantage.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's her. Let's
Bhad Bhabie.
I mean, so much money.
It's a twerk-ready, scorching
What the hell is that? Oh, God. Not that song. This song, watch, the more you hear it, the more it'll stay in your head. You're going to listen to it now, like on your own. I find myself just like working and turning it on, being like, oh, fuck, I can't believe I'm listening to Bhad Bhabie. Yeah. All right, guys.
All right. Well, time's up.
Yep.
Ronnie, love you, buddy.
Love you too.
Everybody, thank you. And next one will be the Bronchler, right?
Next episode will be the Bronchler.
Yeah.
It will be first episode of it. So that'll be fun.
This is the Patreon one?
No, this is a normal episode.
Okay.
This is the normal episode. If you want bonus episodes, we do one extra a week on our Patreon, patreon.com/daddyissuespod. $5 a month, you get access to that. We also have a Discord on there. So if you want to join the Discord, that's worth it as well. You get to chat with us. What else? Follow us on Instagram, Facebook. Not Facebook. Who follows anyone on Facebook? Subscribe to us on YouTube. Keep in touch. We love you all.
All right. I'm going out a little bit. Love you guys. Bye, Bronny.
Bye. Love you, Dad.
Love you, Bron.
We almost forgot.
No, we did before.
Did we?
About 15 seconds ago, yes.
Okay. Bye.
You got to trim your mustache a little bit.
I'll go do that right now.
Yeah. Okay. You're joking, right?
Well, I'm trying to be hopeful. I'm trying to be optimistic about that.
Well, I guess you're too young to be a little pessimistic like me. The fucking things I see out there, people are stupid.